Hello YouTube, so I just want to talk about my Fender Lead 2, which is in red with a Playability fretboard. I bought this the 15th of August and I bought it new. It had the plastic on the scratch plate. And not long after I bought it, I bought another one which is black with a maple fretboard. And this guitar felt great, but one thing let it down, and unfortunately it lets most of the new Mexican lineup, you know, the Ventera series and the Players series, they come with sharp edges on their frets. They've not been set up, you know, just poor maintenance basically on the setups. You pay a lot for a Fender these days. They are crazy money now, a Mexican Fender. That's because majority of the Fenders these days are made in Mexico because they can make them so good. It's simple as that. There's no real difference between a Mexican or a USA one. People will say that, but then that's just my opinion. So, you know, just think what you like. Think what you like, YouTube. Don't let anybody influence you that is the right thing to do. Just think what you like. There's no wrong or right way. And anyway, I wasn't too fussed on the, you know, the 70s, you know, tuning pegs it comes with. I mean, they've got the nice Fender logo on the back. I mean, I've had original Fender Lead 2. No, Fender Lead 1 actually, with the one humbucker. I've had an original version of this guitar, just with the one humbucker, you know, a USA one, and it was not a great guitar. I mean, it's nowhere near as good as some of these new Fender Leads guitars are just amazing. They blow the original versions out the water, in my opinion. But again, who am I? It's just my opinion. But I love the feel of this guitar. I love the neck. I love the Playability fretboard. Even though it wasn't, like I said, the frets weren't set up right, you know, and everything. And when I first got it, you know, it still felt good. And that's what I liked about it. The black one was heavier, and the red one's quite light in general, in my opinion. This one's quite light, and that's another reason why I liked it, because I like light guitars. And but there was just something about this one which was nice. It's just letting itself down with the frets, and the black one was set up. When I bought it, a luthier set it up, you know, from a shop, and so the black one had a maple fretboard, and I wasn't sure whether it was all in my head, but I just thought the black one's a better guitar at the time, and out of the two, but I think that was wrong. So what happened, I'll be honest with you, this was the guitar which nearly left me. It nearly gone. Now, I sold it to somebody for a little bit, and they still had it when I asked them not too long ago, do you still have that guitar? And they did. I did sell the black one as well. Now, I don't regret selling the black one now, but I kind of did before. It's amazing how you can change your mind over something. But they said, yeah, you know, we've still got it, it's available. Still, I still have it, you know. Obviously, they were selling guitars, so um, I basically swapped another one, which I'm not so keen on, for it, and here we go. Here we are. I have my red Fender Lead 2 back, and I have it back now, which I have it back, and it feels great, really, really great. And it's got 10s to 46 on it, and I might just keep the 10s to 46 on it because it just plays really good. The action's super low, and it played good before, but it was just the sharp edges, and that you could cut yourself, you know. But it doesn't. It feels great, and there's something about this guitar I like. I like the 2 single coils. I like the, you know, the out of phase tone you can get out of it. I like the colour. I like the hardtail bridge. I've actually grew to like these tuning pegs only lately. I wasn't keen on the old vintage, you know, split post thing, but I've kind of grew to it now. I've kind of grew to liking them more than Goto now. Goto machine heads, you know, the normal sort of ones, you know, which are on my Bullet. And that's another reason as well. It kind of reminds me of my Fender Bullet, but you know, it's a Fender guitar and it's red and it's, you know, it's vegan friendly. Let's say it's got a Perfo fretboard. I mean, I prefer that. You know, something which is better for the environment than using a rosewood guitar. It just makes me feel better about the world. Because believe it or not, I am a vegan myself, so yeah, I prefer, you know, if we can help the world in some kind of way, then I feel good about that. So yeah, I mean, this guitar nearly got away, but it's not. It's back with me and it's going to stay with me. So I just wanted to update you here. And some people turn their nose up on these Fender Lead 2 guitars. Again, my opinion, and unfortunately, the business and the whole of the world is influenced by other people's opinion. We need to stop that. We need to stop listening to other people's opinion. We need to just try things ourselves. I love this guitar. This guitar is for me. This reminds me of my Red Bullet in some ways, but better. Even though that's a lovely guitar, even though it's a lovely guitar, and it's a great guitar, and it's always being played and gigged. But this reminds me of a better version with the hardtail bridge, red. You know, just can't beat it. There's no wrong or right way in music, and yeah, that's all I can say really. I mean, what somebody else likes is not what you would like, and I do believe, to a certain extent, some things have got better. I mean, I like the Palfo fretboard. I think, me personally, I think it should be standard on all guitars, you know. To be honest, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, in fact, it gives a great sound, gives a great tone. Sounds a bit dark, rosewood, in my opinion. But that is to the traditional wood, you know, Fender's used. I mean, it goes back to the whole, you know, thing. That's what they used in the olden days, so people don't like change, you know. And also, from my experience playing vintage guitars as well, obviously there's great vintage guitars out there, but it's having an old piece of gear is overrated, in my opinion. Getting something new like this, something which is good, Whether you need to set it up and get the sharp edges on the frets sorted, you know, as soon as you've done that, you know, in my opinion, it's like, yeah, something new is better than something old, in my opinion. Yeah, it doesn't really turn me on too much really anymore. I mean, it used to. You know, I used to fantasize getting an old Japanese Fender and stuff, but it doesn't really do anything for me anymore. Just a nice, reliable guitar, really. Guitars are getting better and better, I think, in general. And yeah, I mean, prices are not going down, but I mean, if you can get around that, and then you're away, you know. But it's a great guitar. So it's only got cheap strings on it, tens. But I gigged it last night and stayed in tune the whole of the gig. And I actually, literally, with these tens as well, I actually picked it up before I did the video, checked the tuner with it, and it was bang on. And to be honest, when it wasn't set up right, properly, it felt great then. That's what I mean. A good guitar feels good in the hands, and this is one of them, definitely. And the only reason why I decided to sell it was just because the black one was set up better. Just, you know, it was just set up a bit better. But to be honest, this neck feels more comfortable. Like I said, there's something about the Power 5 fretboard. It gets to me. It definitely gets to me. The rosewood does nothing for me on a Strat guitar, to be honest. I mean, I like the maple, but there's something about these Power 5 fretboards I like. Definitely love the way Fender have done this. And like I said, I think other brands should definitely use Power 5 fretboards. I think it's great. Right, neck position. Middle position. Bridge position. Bitey tone, even with these tens on. You know, just a great tone. Now, if I go middle position and then put it out of phase with the out of phase switch. Remember, this is clean, there's no drive, and you get a great tone. So yeah, it's great for funk with that tone. I love the tone. So yeah, just wanted to do a little video on it.